to Sports and Politics with T. I'm your host, Tanya. Tonight we have made it back to Thursday, guys. Listen, I hope everybody's enjoyed their week so far. We have made it. It is April the 15th. Already halfway the month is over, guys. Let's give it up. That's right. April the 15th, and it's already halfway gone, y'all. Look, I know everybody's been wondering, where is Sports and Politics with T? Tanya has been missing in action for 2 weeks. Listen, guys, I have been all around the bend, okay? So last week, I did a lot of stuff around the home. And of course, going into this week, all this week, I'm actually on vacation, okay? I was down in Tallahassee, Florida. I just got back this past Monday. And let me just say, it was awesome, all right? Everything was great, beautiful weather, got to meet a lot of people, went down to a funk fest, and I'm telling you, it was so many people, guys, OMG. But yes, I am back now, and I'm telling you guys, I have missed everyone. I had a lot of people emailing me and inboxing me, asking, when the next show will be, and I decided to go ahead and tape it today because I didn't want to go 2 full weeks with no taping, okay? So just to let you know, I'm still here. And again, thank you for everybody reaching out and just saying, hey, we missed the show. We missed all the interaction. But I am back in full effect, guys. I'm not going nowhere. I am right here. And we're going to continue where we left off from 2 weeks ago, okay? Tonight, we are going to talk about MAGA, like we always do. We're going to talk about how MAGA is feeling right now as far as regretting their vote. Of course, a lot of them still have not came to terms, but a lot of them have came to terms, okay? Also, we're going to look at TLC and Salt and Peppa, okay? Come to find out, Salt and Peppa is MAGA supporters as well. From what we are seeing from the source, I think their concert has been canceled. So we're going to dive deep into that a little bit later on in the segment, just to see what some of these ramifications are for this group, okay? Because I'm telling you, coming out as MAGA, especially as an African-American artist or a Black artist, can be very, very detrimental to your career. And we're seeing that from a lot of artists, from Nicki Minaj, now to Nick Cannon. Now we got Salt from Salt and Pepper. I don't know if it's Salt and Pepper, but I know it's at least Salt is MAGA. And now Chili from TLC is linked with that. T-Boz, I don't think is. Okay, so let's make that clear. However, this is affecting everyone, guys. And a lot of people say that this cancellation hurt their fan base and a lot of people who bought those tickets. So again, we're going to dive deep a little bit later on into this show. But let's go ahead and get started for tonight. We're going to talk about, again, MAGA and what they are feeling right now as far as their vote. I'm going to let you know how I feel about this once it's over, and we'll dissect this video once it's complete.
I'm really scratching my head because I voted Republican, and most of us in the fishing industry did, and we're not seeing the positives come out of it, why we voted that way.
We are now seeing more and more videos like these come to light. Yeah, why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
Well, to be honest, I wanted no tax on overtime, but I'm starting to regret my decision because I think it's a lie now. Yeah. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Do you guys think that's going to happen?
I don't.
Yeah, that's my opinion about that. So, I don't know. I really don't know much about politics, but...
And while some admit stuff like this...
To the numerous people who are telling me it's too late to regret my vote for Donald Trump, too late to be woke, my response to that is shame on you. Shame on you for discouraging other people to come forward and take accountability for their mistake.
I'm going to try to have a little bit of grace with this one because I can see that you're trying. The first thing you need to understand is that simply because you regret your vote does not give you automatic forgiveness. I saw in some of your videos that you said you're taking accountability, and making a video saying you regret is part of that. But then there has to be some follow through. There has to be some action after The change behavior has to come after the apology.
Angie is absolutely right here. And let me be clear, it's going to be a theme.
I finally woke up. I've been MAGA all these years, and I regret it, man.
Damn, really?
Like, for real, like I woke up, man, and it's been one lie after another, and I just wanted to hop on here and let you know that. And it's causing a lot of tension between like friends and family now that I don't support MAGA no more, and it's kind of ridiculous.
What was it that was the final straw?
I think the final straw is multiple things, but the couple main things to me was no new wars, the whole Epstein files, like how is his name mentioned so many times, and these MAGA people just like goes in one ear and out the other. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And I just feel like everything he campaigned on was just a lie, like saying he's going to end the Russia-Ukraine war in 24 hours. That didn't happen. You know, the economy's in shambles right now. Like, prices aren't going down like he promised. And
So tons of people call in or join TikTok lives, depending on the show, to let the masses know they are indeed regretful. But
So how are we, the people that voted for Donald Trump, supposed to continue to support him when his name has been mentioned 5,000 times in these files that have been dropped? Honestly, I'm a little bit shocked at how people from my party, I'm a conservative, I have conservative values, voted for Trump, etc. How are we making excuses for Trump? I'm truly baffled because he wasn't convicted. I mean, how do you get your name mentioned that many times? I think it's time that we hold these people accountable that are doing these disgusting things to children. Irregardless of who you voted for, what you support, we can call something bad that is bad and still be conservative, you know? Just because we criticize a particular person or people, that does not mean that we're like some leftist liberal, you know, they're calling the Epstein files a Democratic hoax. How is this a hoax?
if you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me.
Okay, so you see you see how now they want to come to terms with MAGA. They want to come to terms with their vote. You know, before you saw MAGA regretting their vote last year, even 6 months ago. But now they are really taking a deeper look. Like one lady said, it's one thing to confess it, but where's the action behind it, right? Where is the change behind what you're saying? Okay, because you can say, oh, you know, I regret my vote, but you're not holding him accountable. Like this lady was saying, he's mentioned in the Epstein list a lot, okay? And we keep sweeping it, or they keep sweeping it under the rug as if to say, you know what? Hey, he wasn't convicted, so I guess it must have didn't happen. But he's been mentioned in that for thousands of times, and nobody is saying anything about it, right? So this is what I'm trying to say. It comes to a point, doesn't matter what party it is, it doesn't matter who you voted for, wrong is still wrong, okay? If Obama had done the same thing, it would be the same outcome for me, even with him. It doesn't matter who it is. If they're listed on that list, and see, this is the thing, it's always a distraction, okay? We talked about that about a month ago, how all this stuff keeps happening to take your focus away from the Epstein list, okay? It's one thing after another, after another, after another. Now, do I think he's involved? Do I think he's guilty, me personally? I'm going to say it like this. He's never came out and said it's not true. He's never said release the files, okay? And to me, if you don't have anything to hide, if you're not doing anything, release it. I've always said that. That's all I'm going to say about that. And until he does that, in my mind, He's just not acting like somebody that's innocent, okay? Allegedly, he's in this list, so we'll have to keep looking at this to see, will the truth prevail? The truth always comes out, and the truth will prevail, okay? But yeah, you can see right there that the Republicans, they regret it. There's more than this that meets the eye. Trust me on that, all right? Now, let's get on with the next topic. We're going to talk about chili, TLC, Salt and Pepper, and the rest of Black Maga, okay? These people have came out in the open. They say, yes, we support Donald Trump. Let's listen in on this, and then we'll dissect this video once it's over.
Where we highlight those unique individuals going above and beyond to make society worse.
And the UK is the Black Lives Matter movement. Did you guys feel strongly about it when it was all kicking off in America? Did you go on any marches? Did you go on any anti-Trump marches? But you having said that you're not into politics that much, did that affect you?
Well, I personally, I didn't go into any marches or anything like that, but for me, all lives matter. All lives matter.
Okay, so let's stop right there. Okay, yes, all lives do matter. That is a true statement. But the point with Black Lives Matter is, and the reason why there's a separation is because Black Lives Matter, Black lives are the ones that were targeted. Black lives are the ones that are being gunned down the most. Okay? They're the ones that's being ridiculed the most. So that's why there's a separation. Yes, all lives do matter. She's correct on that. Okay? But all lives are not getting shot by the police. All lives are not being abused by the police. Right? You know, only when there's a distinction, this is where you see them fight against all lives or Black Lives Matter.
You know, the kinds of people you'll see asking to speak to the manager at the pearly gates.
I want to talk to the manager.
Now, the fallout from Chili and TLC and Nick Cannon and Afro Man has been something, hasn't it? Nick Cannon, Dems are the KKK party, and I F with Trump. And then there's this. Razonda Chili Thomas of TLC made a number of donations to Donald Trump's presidential campaign in 2024, FEC records reviewed by The Independent Show. If you've ever made the mistake of visiting her Instagram page, you won't be surprised by this. Donald Trump likes my new song, Hunter Got High, and my Lemon Pound Cake album. We laughed about us both getting raided, and we got a lot in common. Okay, I'll take it back. Afro Man isn't MAGA and he doesn't love Trump. He's still a libertarian, and this rubs me wrong. He says this was just a handshake, but he still posted the pic on his Insta. Congratulations on the lawsuit. I still think this is douchey. He really did a Hunter Got High song, though? It's so bad they even got Big Boy enveloped. Damn, Big Boy, later for you too. Trump. Real Trump Publican, White House 45, Melania Trump, and POTUS. Even Melania, big boy? Even Melania? I don't like the way you move. I honestly, I do not like the way you move. What you got right there is shine blockers. That's blocking all your shine. You know it's bad when Uncle Luke is making the most sense on the topic. Who? Let the adult in the room speak. To Nick Cannon and Chili, I say this with love, but also with truth. What y'all are saying right now, in my opinion, is dead wrong. Now, let me be clear. I'm the one who fought all the way to the Supreme Court for free speech, so I respect your right to say whatever you want. That's a fact. Yes, it is a fact. He fought for our right to say. But this hits different because the same black people you're turning your backs on, the same black women you're dismissing, those are the same people who built you. They buy your tickets, they watch your shows, they support your careers, And now you're aligning with a man, Donald Trump, who's openly disrespected black women, including Michelle Obama and countless other accomplished black women. Let's talk facts. That's Uncle Luke? Luther Campbell?
I mean, I'm gonna chime in for just a second. I mean, he's right. That's what I'm saying. How can you, in good conscience, turn your back on the black community when you built your success from the black community? Okay, Black Maga doesn't care about black people. I don't know how many times we've got to say this. They don't. They have no policies in place to help black people. They have no, they're taking away all programs and special help for people that are less privileged. They're taking medicines away from people. They're taking aid from people. What is it about Donald Trump that you're siding with? Is it because he's a millionaire, he's a rich man, and you're rich now? And so you feel like because you're both rich, you're both on the same playing field when he doesn't even see you. He doesn't see you. You're not white. If you're white and you're a millionaire, that's who he looks at. He doesn't even really see white people that are underprivileged. Not really. He only cares about the rich that looks just like him. Okay? So let's make that clear.
He would know about accomplished black women, honestly. He would know about accomplished black women. That's true. Let's talk facts. Our people depend on the Department of Education. Our people depend on HUD. Our people depend on opportunity, not having their achievements dismissed as DEI. This same man has tried to erase black history, limited what our children can learn, praised and pardoned officers involved in killing unarmed black men. So don't act like this is just politics. This is personal. Nick, you were right about one thing. Yes, a Republican president signed the law of freeing enslaved Africans. That's history. But you left out everything that happened after that fact. You left out where today's MAGA movement stands. You left out who has consistently fought for civil rights, voting rights, and opportunity. If it was left up to them right now, they'd take us backwards, not forwards. And did, Uncle Luke. And did. Because right now it is left up to them, and they are actively taking us backwards. You know about backing it up? Yeah, like that. Let's be real. If they truly cared about black people, about foundational black Americans, descendants of slaves, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. We'd be talking about reparations. So I'm not coming at y'all with hate. I'm coming at you with responsibility, because influence comes with accountability. And right now, y'all on the wrong side of this one. Hey, pop them facts, Uncle Luke. Pop them facts. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. Don't stop. And people ask me why I'm running for Congress. This is exactly why. To stand up, to speak out, to fight for our people when others won't. Go to my website, support the fight, and join the team, LutherCampbellForCongress.com. He really running for Congress, though, for real?
What is this? Is this not America? This is not China.
It's illegal to drive without car insurance in almost every U.S. state, but there's one thing you could try pretty much any time if you want to save money.
I don't know about that one. I honestly, I don't know about that one.
I say, hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Ain't Lauren Boebert in Congress? Huh? Ain't Lauren Boebert in Congress? Didn't Mark Wade Mullen just get nominated to head DHS with a plumber's certificate? What we talking about now? Huh? What's standing on business?
You standing on business. He's standing on business. You standing on business.
Pop that for Congress. Your campaign slogan should be, don't stop, get it, get it. Cotton candy, sweet as gold. Let me see you hit them poles. Just promise to play Doo-Doo Brown at the parade. They got a new campaign poster too. This is a better version, Luke. Hey, y'all got jokes, but he was spitting though. He was spitting though about this. Hey, he gave us more than your faves did. He sure enough did.
And you know what? He's right about that. That's the thing, y'all. I don't understand. Like I said, it seems like it's always the rich black people who have arrived. Okay, once they get to a certain level, once they get to a certain status, now they don't see you anymore. Okay, they don't see you. They put themselves on the same playing field as Donald Trump. And again, Donald Trump doesn't even see them, but they can't see it because they think because they have the money, they have the status and the fame, that somehow now we're all alike. We're all the same team. And this is another thing. Why does it have to be Black Maga? Why can't you just be included in MAGA as a whole? You see, there's already a separation even within the MAGA party. You got MAGA and then you got Black MAGA. Okay? Why can't you just be one party? Just like there's all Republicans that's black and white. You got Democrats that's black and white. But MAGA strictly is got to be a Black MAGA and a white MAGA, right? So again, there's already racism even within that, so anyway, let's keep going.
You see, Salt? Whoever comes to see us, great, and whoever doesn't will miss something special. Powerful sisters coming together, positive vibes only. Continue to let your light shine. Let's go here with it, because on the one hand, I could say, okay, well, this is one of her contemporaries, maybe one of her friends that just came to support her and got her back. And, people be really out of pocket when they just are supporting their friends and family. When they get accused of something, I told y'all I like the crime shows. How many mothers and sisters and cousins? He didn't do nothing. Murdered him. Man, we found a treasure trove of evidence underneath his bed. That's not even his bed. He sleep on the roof. They just say crazy stuff to absolve their loved ones. So on the one hand, I could say, okay, maybe that's just her getting her friends back.
You sure about that? That's why?
However, I can think of one. I think there's three possibilities come to mind with regards to this, right? Either she reacted to the revelations much as we did, or maybe she's known it before and she had the same reaction when she found out that we did. And she was content to stay quiet because she knew what the reaction would be once it became public.
Now, I do agree with that. I don't think she wanted it to come to public. Look, guys, this is the thing. It's just too much out here. You got too much camera, too much video. People got cell phones. Whenever you send stuff online, even if you delete it, it's still out there. Okay? It doesn't go away. So that's why you have to be very careful in everything that you post, anything that you say, anything that you do, right? And in this situation, there was receipts. Okay, she says she's not MAGA, but yet they show receipts of her sending donations to the MAGA campaign. And we're not talking about just one donation. We're talking about multiple. Okay, also, she retweeted, allegedly, that Michelle Obama was really a man. Okay, coming from her account. They traced it. They said that's her account. Now, and that's the thing. You're saying we got to stick together, but are we really sticking together? You just put down Michelle Obama, who is a sister, who was the first African-American first lady. You put her down, but you want us to stick together, and now you want to worship MAGA at the same time? Like, how does that really work? Okay. Again, you're building the back. Your career is based on really the African American community and some white people that like TLC and T-Boz and Salt and Pepper. I'm not saying that they don't have fans all around the world. I'm just saying that to do that now, it's going to be very hard to recuperate from that. I'm keeping it real. I think Nicki Minaj is going through that right now. And now and it didn't even take her long. I think she was in it for about a month or two. and then she's already out of it. So we haven't heard anything since then. So that's all I'm going to say on that. And we're going to keep an eye on that just in case, because I have a feeling more and more people are going to be coming out. Nick Cannon, same thing. I think with the men, though, I don't know why more people are more harder on the women, because I think it's all the same. If men or women, if you're black and you're supporting MAGA, hey, it's your business, it's your prerogative. But at the end of the day, you've got to live with that consequence. You've got to be comfortable in the decision that you make. You got to be willing to stand on that. And you also got to be willing to face the consequence of that decision. What will this impact? How will this impact my life, right? If you're willing to go down with it, hey, what can we say, right? So, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to get a brief segment for tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I am welcome. I'm so glad to be back, and I wanted to kind of get back onto sports and politics with T. We're going to start getting back into the routine and getting back into my Mondays and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. And also, guys, again, thank you for all the support and all the subscribers who've joined my channel and everybody who's reached out and commented. Thank you, and thank you. Yes. All right, guys. So again, if you enjoyed the show, please hit like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you can, please hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss any episodes every time I come on to YouTube. I will be back on Monday at 8 p.m. And we are going to get back into fun and entertainment with T on this Saturday at 8 p.m. where we're going to talk about the relationship sector. Yes, we are not going to let that go. We're going to continue to keep that show going as well. And if there's some things you want to talk about, things you want to see, hit me up in the comment section or anything that you want us to discuss. And I'll definitely see what we can do to see if we can highlight that for you in the next video. Okay? All right, guys. Well, again, everybody enjoy the rest of your week. I will see everybody on Saturday at Fun and Entertainment with T on the relationship sector. Okay? All right. Everybody enjoy, and I will see everybody Saturday at 8 p.m. Everybody have a great night, and I'll talk with you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.